I also today built a turkey gun for Maddie. So,
Nice.
yep, got her. She doesn't like guns like at all. Didn't really like shooting them. Just kind of scared of them. Like to for lack of a better word, she just doesn't care to shoot one. She'll shoot one if she has to. She's killed some deer with a gun, but doesn't really prefer it. But I got a little a few years back. I got a little Remington 870, one of like a youth model for her, and it kind of was a mistake. Like that thing kicks pretty hard because it's so freaking light and all
Yep.
that. Um, and she shot it a couple times. Uh, and the only turkey loads I could find, and maybe people can comment on here and tell me if I went the right route or not. But I could I'll only always find 3 inch turkey loads for that gun, and I we tried 3 inch Magnum loads out of that 20 gauge and it just kicked too hard for her. Well, I got some this year. I finally found some 2 3/4 inch TSS turkey loads,
Mm.
um, and got those for. And then I bought her some like a padding that goes around the stock to like so her cheek and stuff isn't so because it's usually hits her in the face why she didn't like it. Um,
A lot of that
so
might be the fit of the gun.
yeah, well that's what this is for. You can like add and lower the padding in it to make it fit her better. Um, and then I also put a red dot uh, scope on it, so she doesn't have to like worry about lighting up beads and all that stuff. It's just right there for her.
The length of the stock and the fit of the gun and the
Mm-hmm.
way it fits in your hands all has a huge impact on how much it kicks on you.
Yeah.
Um, and when you say those kids guns and youth guns and stuff, I know what you're talking about because I've gotten people bring over or give me one of those single shot shotguns
Yeah.
where you think, oh, it's just a little gun like you'd give your kid,
Yeah.
but oh yeah,
Yeah.
they kick more than the big ones. I think
Mm-hmm.
a semi-automatic kicks the least. I mean, they're usually heavy
Yeah.
and they got some sort of gas recoil.
Yeah.
No, they hardly kick at all.
Yep. Yep. I have an older 20 gauge 1100 that if she didn't like it, I may try it with her too because I think the choke because I got a Undertaker choke tube or whatever a turkey full choke and um, I think it'll fit in my 1100 also. So if she didn't like that, I'll try the other one.
You could
And
try an AR. She could probably shoot them at 250 yards with one of those. They
yeah,
hardly
yeah.
kick.
uh, Zeke was saying that they got ARs now that are pretty amazing. I guess he's talking about AR shotguns.
Mm. They actually hunt turkeys with rifles in Texas, I believe.
Yeah, there's some states that's legal. What do you just use a 12 gauge when you're turkey hunting?
Yeah, I got an old semi-automatic 2 3/4 that's all it holds a 2 3/4 shell.
Yep.
It holds 3 shells.
Yep.
Semi-auto. I love that gun, but it is so old and beat up. I've had it since my childhood, and it was my dad's, and but I've always done real well with that. But over the last 20 years, I quit using that for turkeys, and it really got hard to find 2 3/4 inch quality turkey load. But we started using a gun Dave had. He had won it in an auction or something, or
Yeah.
at one of those events, and it was a really cool turkey gun that he had, and we used that for all the turkeys we shot in the last 20 years. And he actually left that for me in his will, but one of his relatives kind of snuck it out of the house and wouldn't give it back. Said he owed him money.
Yeah.
Kind of a jerk.
Gosh. Yeah, I've always I've used this Benelli Nova pump gun I've had for since I was in high school, I guess. Um, and I just shoot a big old 3.5 inch shell out of it. I've had pretty good luck with it on turkeys. I love that gun. But if this little 20 gauge shoots well, and I may just take it because it's little. I mean, it's doesn't there's nothing to it. It has a little like 20-inch barrel on it. Um, and that
Yeah,
that that Benelli gun's a big like duck hunting gun, so it's a big 28-inch barrel and kind of heavy, and but I like it, so I've always just used it. I don't really have any other shotguns that are 12 gauge at least. I got quite a few 20 gauges.
I've been finding some old vintage turkey stuff and cutting it up for shorts.
Yeah, getting ready for that time of year. I'd like this spring before turkey season really gets rolling, which is some states is like next week, but I'd like to have somebody that's really good at turkey hunting come on and talk about it.
Tyler Witt's pretty good at it. He does a lot of public land turkey hunting, but he stays pretty much in Wisconsin. But the Wyatt boys, those guys go to like 30 states a year.
Yeah.
They're starting right now. They're going to be starting pretty quick here.
Yep. There's a bunch of people. I thought about my buddy Jordan Barnes or Shane Simpson would get on, I bet. And there's a bunch of guys that are just turkey.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that are overlooked because they're down from the south, by the northern that are just turkey killing machines.
Oh man, those guys from the south are where the turkey hunters are at. I mean, but that's like a tradition down there. I mean, it's way more.
Yes, you see up here. I mean, turkeys are kind of new. They got reintroduced up here and stuff, and down there it's a set in tradition for generations.
Right.
When I was a kid, there was no turkeys in Wisconsin. There's none. They were introduced in my lifetime. I remember them being brought here, and I remember applying to being one of the first people to hunt them and drawing one of those tags. And you only got to hunt mornings for like 5 days, and you couldn't hunt afternoons. And I drew someplace in northern Wisconsin and spent 5 days living out of my truck hunting turkeys. Never heard a gobble, never seen a turkey. I even drove around with the fields. Not a one.
Hey everybody, if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe right here. And if you like the clips, I got 2 more options for you. 2 options right here. Subscribe right here. See you guys.